jet comes inches from an engine strike. A 737 nearly clips power lines after losing an engine, and a fighter jet's powerful blast sends spectators flying. From heart-stopping go-arounds to unbelievable military interceptions, these are some of the most incredible aviation moments ever caught on camera. And trust me, the last one, you won't see it coming. Hard landing mishap. This USAF Boeing KC-46 approached the runway, but a slight miscalculation caused it to drift off the center line. With little time to correct, the massive tanker came down hard, its landing gear absorbing the impact as the aircraft jolted onto the runway. A cloud of smoke erupted from the tires, and the airframe shuddered under the force of the touchdown. It was a stark reminder of how even the most advanced military aircraft require precision and skill in every landing. Rapid emergency. Stop this F-16 fighter jet thundered down the runway, then suddenly deployed its tailhook to engage the Mobile Aircraft Arresting System, MAAS. In an instant, the powerful jet went from high speed to a controlled stop, as the arresting cable absorbed the immense force. The system, designed for emergencies, proved its effectiveness in bringing the aircraft to a halt within seconds, preventing potential disaster. It was a dramatic display of precision engineering, showcasing how military pilots train for worst-case scenarios with split-second reactions. Intercepted in mid-air. This Adria Airways Airbus A319 was cruising peacefully when two Swiss Air Force FA-18 fighter jets suddenly appeared alongside it. The sleek, twin-engine jets moved in perfect formation, their presence signaling a security check or an unidentified communication issue. Passengers on board watched in awe and uncertainty as the fighters stayed close, ensuring the airliner was under control. After a few tense moments, the jets peeled away, their mission complete, a dramatic reminder of how military forces stand ready to secure the skies at a moment's notice. Runway close call. This call Boeing 737 was moments from touching down when an unexpected danger appeared. A plane had mistakenly entered the runway. With split-second precision, the pilots executed a go-around, pushing the throttles forward and climbing away from the looming disaster. The aircraft roared back into the sky, avoiding what could have been a catastrophic collision. It was a textbook example of quick decision-making and the critical importance of air traffic awareness. Daring low pass. This Falcon 900 LLX roars over a private airfield, skimming just above the ground at breathtaking speed. The sleek business jet slices through the air, its powerful engines leaving a deafening roar in its wake. Spectators on the ground watch in awe and concern as the pilot executes the risky maneuver with razor-sharp precision. While the display is undeniably thrilling, it's a stark reminder of how fine the line is between skillful flying and reckless danger. Near disaster in turbulence. This Azores Airlines Airbus A321neo approached the runway, battling fierce crosswinds that tossed it unpredictably. As the pilots fought to keep control, a sudden downdraft sent the aircraft plunging dangerously close to the ground. The landing gear slammed onto the runway, and for a moment, the right engine seemed just inches from scraping the tarmac. With expert precision, the pilots regained stability, narrowly avoiding catastrophe, an edge-of-the-seat moment that showcased the sheer skill and nerve required in aviation. Runway vanishes in fog. This Aerosucre Boeing 727 descended through thick clouds, its crew straining to spot the runway below. As they broke through the mist, it became clear. They had completely misjudged their approach. The runway was nowhere beneath them, forcing the pilots into an urgent go-around. With engines roaring, the aircraft climbed back into the stormy sky, a tense reminder of how quickly poor visibility can turn a routine landing into a heart-pounding emergency. Unexpected wingmen. This private pilot was cruising peacefully through the skies when two Swiss Air Force Northrop F-5 fighter jets suddenly appeared beside him. In a breathtaking display of precision, the sleek silver jets flew in tight formation, their presence both intimidating and awe-inspiring. For a moment, it felt like a scene from a movie. An ordinary flight turned into an unforgettable encounter with military aviation. With a quick radio exchange and a friendly wing wag, the jets peeled away, leaving the private pilot with a story to tell for a lifetime. Helicopter landing crisis. This United States Navy MH-53E found itself in a tense emergency when its nose landing gear refused to deploy. With no choice but to attempt a risky landing, the crew prepared for impact, their massive helicopter hovering just above the ground. As the rear wheels touched down first, the nose slowly lowered, scraping along the tarmac in a shower of sparks. Despite the danger, the pilots maintained perfect control, bringing the aircraft to a stop, an intense moment that showcased both skill and nerves of steel. Rejected takeoff. This Qantas-linked Boeing 717 is racing down the runway when at around 80 knots, the pilots suddenly abort the takeoff. A potential issue forces them to act fast, slamming the throttles to idle and engaging maximum braking. The aircraft shudders as it decelerates rapidly, tires screeching against the pavement. Passengers grip their seats, uncertain of what's happening, while the crew ensures the plane remains under control. As the jet comes to a halt, tension lingers. What caused the sudden rejection? And how close was this flight to disaster? Airshow chaos. This mirage. 2,000 roars past the crowd at an airshow, its powerful jet engines creating a force unlike any other. As the pilot engages full afterburner, an unexpected blast of turbulence sweeps across the spectators. Hats, chairs, and even small tents are sent flying, while stunned onlookers brace themselves against the sudden gust. It's a thrilling yet startling reminder of the raw power modern fighter jets unleash, even from a distance. Landing gear failure. This Lot -8 faces a critical issue mid-flight as the crew realizes the landing gear isn't fully retracting. A failure in the number 2 hydraulic system leaves the wheels partially extended, creating increased drag and uncertainty about a safe landing. With tension in the cockpit, the pilots follow emergency procedures while air traffic controllers prepare the runway for a possible emergency landing. As the aircraft finally approaches, all eyes are on the gear. Will it hold? Or will this routine flight turn into a dramatic landing? Landing gear failure. This Sun Country Boeing 737-800 touches down smoothly until disaster strikes. As the aircraft decelerates on the runway, its landing gear suddenly collapses, sending sparks flying as the fuselage scrapes against the tarmac. Passengers grip their seats in fear as the pilots fight to keep the aircraft under control. With emergency crews rushing to the scene, the incident serves as a dramatic reminder of the unpredictability of aviation and the skill required to handle such emergencies. Blazing low pass, this USAF F-16 fighter jet streaked across the sky, skimming just above the ground at an astonishing speed of over 600 knots, 1,100 km/h. The sheer force of its low pass sent shockwaves rippling through the air, leaving spectators in awe. As it roared overhead, the deafening sound and sudden rush of wind created an electrifying moment, showcasing the raw power and agility of this iconic aircraft. In the blink of an eye, the jet disappeared into the horizon, leaving behind only a fading echo of its supersonic dominance. Battered by the storm, this Air Baltic Airbus A220-300 approached the runway in the midst of a fierce storm, battling strong crosswinds and heavy turbulence. As the pilots struggled to steady the aircraft, the landing gear made contact with the runway. But instead of a smooth touchdown, the jet bounced violently back into the air. With nerves of steel, the crew quickly regained control, bringing the aircraft down safely on the second attempt. It was a tense reminder of how unpredictable weather can turn even a routine landing into a white-knuckle ordeal. Near disaster. Takeoff. This Aerosucre Boeing 737-200 faced a terrifying moment just seconds after takeoff when one of its engines failed unexpectedly. Struggling to gain altitude, the aircraft wobbled dangerously, its nose barely lifting above the ground. As it climbed sluggishly, power lines loomed ahead. Too close for comfort. In a heart-stopping moment, the pilots fought for control, narrowly clearing the obstacles and averting disaster, proving once again that skill and quick thinking can mean the difference between catastrophe and survival. Aviation never fails to surprise, and these moments prove just how unpredictable the skies can be. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want more insane aviation footage, click here and I'll see you in a moment.